So they've been fed. They have slept all night. And now they want to chew on my wires. See, this is lambs love wires. Yeah. All right, lammies. Oh, now are you gonna pee right on my wires? That's what you're doing? Okay. Is that how? That's how it's gonna go? Jeez. All right. Okay. Welcome to Bottle Lambs. Why don't you guys go play? Come on. Go jump around. They're looking for trouble. It's a gang. Oh, good. There you go. Let's lay down on our little bed. Ah, that's good. I would like to enjoy my morning coffee. Hey, this is Mark Shepherd, Healing Pastures, the Farm Church, and we are almost through lambing. It's been 2 weeks of intensity. This time last week, we were waiting for some pretty heavy rain, and I was trying to move the ewes that had given birth. I had 5 or so of them, and I had, I think, 4 or 5 that had given birth and a couple that hadn't. I was able to move the whole rest of the flock Monday, a week ago yesterday. It is the 12th, I think, of May today. It's a Tuesday. So I was able, it took me 3 days, but I managed to move those ewes and their babies up to the Finnegan Road orchard without a bunch of stress. And everybody settled in, and the whole flock is together, and everybody's doing well. And Spike, as far as I know, has not screwed up too much. What it is the dogs like to eat the afterbirth. But if they get there too soon, they'll chase the mom away from the afterbirth, which is often attached to her. So it's a mess. So I did keep Spike and Luna separate on a couple of occasions just to give the ewes some space. And it seems to have worked out pretty well. I only have 2 bottled lambs, and to me, that's a failure. And I would like to know, I think I know which one the first one came from, and the second one, I'm having my suspicions that the second bottle lamb here is the twin that got confused and attached to Splotchy, because I didn't see Splotchy with the pink-nosed white twin that wasn't hers. I think it belonged to 102. So today I'll double check that. I could be wrong, but I saw this one with blood all over her head, and she was crying, and nobody was stepping up to nurse her, so I grabbed her and started bottle feeding her. And it's actually cool to have 2 because they keep each other company, which takes some of the pressure off of me. So I did a video every day last week. I don't think I can keep that up unless I have help in some of the editing and uploading kind of stuff, and I'm not there yet. But I wanted to see if I could do it, because I wanted to document this is one of the most important times of the year, second only to when we actually put the rams in with the ewes. And next year, or this coming December, instead of putting them in on the 4th or the 5th, we'll put them in on the 9th or the 10th, and see if just a 1 week into warmer weather, 1 week into more grass, 1 week, just gives us a little more time to kind of get through the mud and the rain until hopefully we get some warmer, drier weather in middle of May. Not always dependable, but so looking back on the week, it's we still have a few to go, but we're getting there. I would say we're probably 3/4 of the way done, and now it's a case of figuring out who hasn't had a lamb yet and noting their numbers and keeping an eye on whether they have them or not. If it's a first-year ewe who hasn't had a lamb and doesn't have a lamb, I'll give her another chance. But we lost one to childbirth. Just baby couldn't come out and it died. I think it was one of Betsy Hodges' ewes, and the other one of Betsy Hodges' ewes did fine and gave birth to twins. We did have one girl give birth to triplets, and they seem to be doing okay, I think, unless this is one of those triplets. So again, even at my small scale, it is overwhelming the amazing numbers of births, and it's hard to keep them straight. And the big deal is to keep the birthing situation calm. The more disruption there is, the more likely a baby's going to get confused or left behind. So I've been very careful about the moves, not necessarily calling the sheep until like the right moment, So if everybody's laying down and nursing and chilling out, that's not the time to open the gate and say, sheep, come on. That's not the time. So I'm still learning, and I hope I will continue to learn, because I've never done anything quite so satisfying. And the reality is, our whole monetary system is based on this. Think of, you have a ewe and you invest in a ram, and that ewe will give you twins. Like, that's a pretty good return on your investment. Now, she also may die. She also may have one. She also may not have any. So it's not guaranteed. But there are things we can do by making sure they have good nutrition, making sure they get all the vitamins and minerals they need, making sure that, and the apple cider vinegar for me is a game changer. That is something that I think has made a huge difference. And it's also another way that Joel Howie can actually market some of his products. I mean, he makes apple cider vinegar and I buy it, like, he's got a market and I have a source. I also bought organic apple cider vinegar from Martin's Farm Supply when Joel didn't have enough. So to me, it was expensive, but it was worth it. And the sheep did graze all winter, except for maybe when the snow was the heaviest, they didn't graze so much. But pretty much any time that the snow was thin or we had a thaw, they went right to grazing. So the other big piece is developing stockpile. So in the place we're going to winter, now that we know we have a place to winter, we can not graze that until we get there in December. So I'll probably need to mow it. It looks luscious. It looks so good. I would love to take the sheep back there, but it needs rest, right? It needs to, we fertilize the hell out of that place. So, and we did not overgraze it. I moved them almost every day, moved them fast. So the grass could recover, but also their act of kind of pulling on the grass actually stimulates it to grow. Plus the fact that their poop and pee is all over the place. And don't underestimate the pee. Like, that's really good stuff. So, yeah, so quick reflection, 10 minutes here. Quick reflection of lambing. We're not done, but we're close. And we're finally into, looks like some warm weather's coming. So it's been in the 50s, the highs, but it has not been below freezing now for many days. So that's positive. And the birds are back. The Baltimore Orioles are back. The killdeer had babies that we were watching. The rose-breasted grosbeaks are back. The phoebe's back. I have not heard the house wren, but the hummingbirds are back. So we're right in the season when lambs are coming into the world with plenty to eat because their moms have plenty to eat, right? And it's warm, so they're not going to die of exposure. And I've talked to people who lamb in the winter or who don't control their rams. I'm like, oh yeah, sometimes their ears freeze off. Like, what? Come on, people. So anyway, we continue to try to do it better. We continue to try to do everything we can to ensure the animals have a healthy, happy existence without undue interventions, without excess medications. I will vaccinate and I will use the albendazole because it works against the liver flukes. And Corey had a couple of his ewes that died in childbirth, and he had a guy come and show him how to butcher a sheep, and they were clean. They were healthy. They didn't die because of liver flukes. But if a lamb can't give birth by herself, you need to get rid of her. Like, that's the bottom line. If you have to hire a vet to come in, like last year, Corey had to have a vet extricate a lamb. Like, that you should have been gotten rid of. But he has a different philosophy, right? We can respect each other's philosophy, but it doesn't mean we have to give in to someone else's philosophy either. That we can have our intelligent opinions, but we also need to be willing to change and shift and adjust. So that's the lesson here. So anyway, Tuesday, May 12th, 2026, Mark Shepherd Healing Pastures, the Farm Church. And part of the reason I call this a church is because I do spend every day reflecting on the miracle of life, on the miracle of all of us even being here, the sheep, even the parasites. Like, it is an amazing work of some intelligence that we can't even comprehend. And I seek to serve it. That's it. That's my big religious spiel. It's not culty. It's not evangelical. It's just, I'm doing something that I'm being called to do, and I want to do it to the best of my ability. I want to mimic nature as best I can. I want to create local, sustainable food, and I want to heal the planet. And I want to heal myself. I find this tremendously healing, tremendously calming of my neurological system, as at the same time it's challenging as hell too. So anyway, that's it. 13 minutes and 28 seconds. Peace, love, grooviness, over and out. Amen. Uh-oh. I smell trouble. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lammies. Hey, it's time to go to the farm. Time to go play with your friends. They're like, but we have full tummies and we're sleeping. All right, I gotta load the truck, and then I'll come and get them. All right, so I had this theory that my bottle lamb with the pink nose was Splotchy's third wheel, but no, all of Splotchy's 3 are there. The one on the left is not hers, but she's nursing it. But the other 2 are looking fine. So I'm trying to slip Splotchy and Freckles a little extra. And then over here, look at that one. That's a beauty. I love the markings on that one. But man, they look a lot alike. Little pink nose, everything else is white. It's hard to tell the difference. Let me see if I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think there's a 12th one over there. 13, 14, 15. Of course, the problem is, I don't know if I counted that one, 16. And I don't know if I counted that one, 17. Hey, baby. You're doing well. You're doing really good. What a good mom. Ugh. They need to be moved. I don't see any over there. I think we got 19 over here. There's the 20. Yep, there's 19. And I think we have some up here. Spike, Luna. Where are you? That's Luna. Okay, so that's 21. Thought I had more. Unless this one. Yeah, yep, 22, 23. What happened to the one with triplets? Luna baby, come on. Come here, Looney. Come here, Looney. All right, well, 23 is the best I can count this morning. I should start over again. Just let him in. Of course, I forgot to videotape it, but the babies are staying with their moms, and then we have some up here, and they're nursing, and they can move when they're ready. Chip, come on, Splotchy. But if you're nursing, that's okay. I don't think that's Splotchy. I think that's the triplet mom. But they can come when they're ready. No rush, no hurry. We kind of call this creep rotation. So, and my two bottle lambs are a little bit clueless. They don't know. I think they're over there. I gotta go get them. Hi, you two. You want to move to a fresh pasture where there's not a bunch of poop everywhere? Let's do it. What do you think? Come on. Come on, babe. Tim's following me. Come on. Come on. Come on, Lemmy. Come on, Lemmy. They're like, I don't know. All right, I'm picking them up. So my 2 lambs are following Luna. And I have these nudniks. You guys are going to a different orchard very soon, and you need to be wormed. He's got a poopy butt. Nobody had a poopy butt all winter, so either they have something. It's just these boys. I don't know what their deal is. A couple of these boys, they came from other people, so we'll see. But oh man, look at the way she is shed off so nicely. I don't think she had a baby, but she's beautiful. And this one I think is her sister. She's still shedding off. But man, they were hitting the trees. See these trees, they will eat them. But the trees also, these little bushes also give some shade, so we have silvo pasture. But man, I love seeing sheep on fresh pasture. Oh my God. I was telling Joel Howie this morning, like, I love turning animals into new pasture. I just love it. So, just the happiness. I mean, that mom just did a skip. Like, she just gave birth and she just skipped because she's happy to be on fresh, clean ground. And so we're moving through this orchard pretty fast. I think the Lambie's almost done. So we're having an open house on Saturday, the 16th of May from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And my friend Corey's having lamb therapy at his farm, I think from 11 to 1 or 11 to 2, something like that. So this weekend, get your apple blossoms, get your sheep, get your lamb fix, and come hang out at the Finnegan Road Orchard 2 to 4. And then Friday the 15th, I'm going to actually be performing at Canton Apples. This Friday, the 15th of May, I will be performing at Canton Apples, 339 Route 310 in Canton, and you should stop by. That event is from 3 to 6, and then there's a trivia night. So a lot going on in the community. Come be a part of a community where real food is being created, and we're just getting started. So get in on the ground floor of local food, regeneratively produced, without feedlots, without grain, in orchards, under solar, in regeneratively managed orchards. And here comes Splotchy. Oh my God, Splotchy has 4 hanging out with her. I think 102 and Splotchy had babies right next to each other, and the babies and the moms kind of bonded, but I don't know what's going on with 102. But none of those are my bottle lambs. Oh, we got some boy action. Man, they start young with the boy action. Sorry, ladies, it's not our fault. It's nature. We are programmed to do that, and stop laughing at us. Stop criticizing us. You don't have to say yes, but at the same time, it would be nice if we had a little compassion from the ladies. Because we don't give you a hard time when you see a baby and go, oh my God, a baby. But that's the reaction we have when we see a female of the species who is young, fertile, and our bodies are saying, dude, you gotta move these genes into the next generation. But it's not our fault. We need to have compassion for each other, the male and the female of the species. We just need to love each other and accept each other. And it doesn't mean we put up with each other's crap or put up with each other's junk, but that we just give each other a chance and we love each other. Love ourselves, love each other. Oh, they're nailing these bushes. Let me zoom in on this one. Look at this, right here. Nail in the bush, but there's still shade, see? they hit the lower parts, and that's actually good for the bush. Keeps the oxygen flowing. And yeah. So I think we might be done with lambing. As far as I can tell, there may be one or two more, and then there's a couple that I don't think are gonna lamb. Oh, Jesus, I forgot to change the focus back when I changed. We'll edit that out maybe. Here we go. So yeah, so the miracle of life, people, involves the male and the female. And it doesn't mean you have to be any specific way or purposeful way other than who you really are. And if you're not into it, that's okay too. You got the itchies? You got the itchies? Yeah. My rams are a mess here with their butts. So, oh, and I have some apples today. So yeah. And it looks like my two little bottle lambs are hanging out here with that one with the spot on his chest. I think I saw that orange reflective. It's hard, it plays with your eyes, the orange. Right there though. All right, black fly season, people. This one right here, I don't know if did she give birth? I don't see a baby with her. But she's looking pretty ready. I gotta keep an eye on her. I didn't look at her number when she walked by. All right, that's my daily looking at my sheep assessment. And I have a nice big area. I just got a bunch of sheep fuzz in my nose. It was on my glove, and I itched my nose with my glove, and I got a bunch of hair in my face. Yuck. All right. And here's Goofy over here. I call her Goofy because she's goofy. I think she's getting ready to give birth, and I don't think she has. If she did give birth, she didn't know what to do with it, and one of these might be hers, but it's hard to know. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Oh, man, the black flies. Welcome to the North Country in May. Hi, Goofy. Hi. How's Goofy doing? How you doing, baby? I think she might have one in her. And she's very swollen, and she's got a pretty big bag. So I think Goofy's gonna do us proud. And these two need to eat, so I'm gonna feed them. And yeah, 8 minutes of gold. This baby, this one, she's so beautiful. But look, see how skinny she is? I don't think she has a baby in her. She might not have been ready this year. She's kind of small. I don't see a bag. I don't see a swollen, whatever that thing is back there that we don't say in public. What is that thing? Swollen, not vagina, not uterus, swollen, whatever that is. The thing, the girl part in the back where the baby comes out. Vulva, that's the word. Word of the day, vulva. And look at this. My lamb is trying to nurse on this this ram here. 456. How are you? You're a beautiful fella. He's got a little black around his eye. He's very friendly. I don't know if he's ram material or not, but he's got a poopy butt. So I gotta deal with that pretty soon. That's not gonna happen today. Look at my lamb. My lamb is actively seeking something to suck on under there. Oh my God. All right, you are a pest. Go away. All right. So as usual, Snow White had two beautifully, perfectly white babies. Excuse you. Is that your baby? You have to butt it just because it walked by you. But the ewes are, you look ridiculous. Yeah, I could help you pull that off if you'd let me near you, but no. Look at this. Look at this nursery here. This is crazy. All right, I gotta find my Lamborghinis. Lammy. I don't think those are mine. They're very cute though. Is that a lamb? Yes. Yeah, you are loud though. I think that's Freckles. That's Freckles or Splotchy's daughter. But your baby's right there, dummy. Hopefully it'll make it. I gotta find mine. There's Splotchy's. I should have brought some extra food to slip to Splotchy. Man, look at her go. Look at you go, Splotcharoonies. Look at you go. She's almost totally finished shedding. And hers are doing pretty well. I was worried about this one, but they're already starting to nibble on grass, so that's good. And this is the one that's not hers. But it's nice to see that she's doing a good job. Now I gotta find my lambs. You are a loud one though. It's okay. It's okay. This one is off by herself with her lamb. I think that's her lamb. Oh, they're all snuggled up. That's beautiful. Okay. I don't know where mine are. Let's assume they're sound asleep under a tree or something. And we got another cute little one here with a mommy. This was all just a mess 2 years ago. And look at it. We just need to stay on top of these blackberries. The invasive blackberry is my scourge. And they destroy my boots. But we definitely mowed here last year and that did set them back. This was so thick. This was huge and I gotta mow over there. I don't know if I want to put them in over there because maybe I just mow that and maybe move them up into the orchard. I don't know what happened to my lambs. I'm so glad I put fluorescent paint on them so I could find them. God, without that, I was an idiot. I was an absolute idiot the other day. It looks like we have a fresh woodchuck hole. My canoe know how to enjoy that. Right. I do not know where my lambs are. It's okay, ladies. It's okay. So we have Goofy still has to give birth. I think I see one of mine. That's the second one of mine. I walked right by him. Here's number 2. There's number 1. You guys ready for some slug? You ready to slug down some more juice? Some lamb juice? Come on, Mimi. Yeah? Did you just try a blackberry leaf? What are you doing over here? What are you doing over here? Yeah? You ready? You ready? Okay. Let's go. Let's go get some. Hey, number 2. Poopy. And this one has not had, and I don't think it's gonna. My lamb just ran away. Oh, baby. Lammy. I gotta charge this fence before they get caught in it or start chewing on it. Come on, babe. Come on, honey. Come on, Lammy. Come on, Lammy. Come on, baby. Come on, Lammy. That's a good girl. All right. I'm gonna keep these guys with me today. I gotta go move the other sheepies. Come on, honey. Yeah. All right.